everyone, it's Corinne Maund from 13th Street Winery back at the cottage, and I hope that you all are healthy and safe and still at home. We still miss all of you, of course, so it's always nice to have these videos every few weeks to stay connected. So first of all, happy May 1st and happy release of the Winery Day. It's been long waiting and I'm very excited about the Winery. I have been taste testing and quality checking this week to make sure all the tasting notes are ready for you. I've been very excited. I actually can't stop enjoying it. I absolutely love it. So it's a dangerous wine. So today we're going to talk about a little bit of some new releases. So the Winery, I'm going to tell you a little bit of some brunch ideas and some recipes that we'll post later. That's great for Mother's Day, some gifting ideas for Mother's Day, and a cocktail that you can enjoy at home this weekend or any weekend. So to get started, well, I see a lot of you are joining, so I will talk a little bit about what's new, what's happening at 13th Street right now as well. So a little update, we bottled this week. We bottled our brand new June Chardonnay, which I'm so excited to have, the 2019. We just bottled the new Pink Palette and a brand new Merlot. So that's going to be out for release soon. We also have some new releases that are going to be out shortly as well. A Reserve Pinot Noir coming out this year, and the Vichek Chardonnay. I know a lot of you have been emailing me and asking about when that's available, so hold tight soon, stay tuned. I will email you and let you know as soon as it's ready to go. Hi, I see people waving in to say hi, so I just this is great. So we also have been doing lots of weekly specials at the bakery. So our chef has been very busy cooking up a storm, and this weekend we have the, oh, hi, I can see people saying hi. We have a jerk chicken. So this, it's a little bit spicy, rub on top, barbecued, and Jamaican rice, some beans, some plantains, and a pineapple salsa. And I couldn't resist to pair it with the Winery because it's going to be an exceptional pairing. The acidity and the citrus is going to complement the spice that's going to be in this dish, and the little bit of the sweetness in the pineapple salsa is going to bring out more fruit in the wine. So I hope that anyone that's ordered, enjoy that. There are still available orders if you want to get some dinner for this weekend. I think that we see everybody joining in, so I think we'll get started and start to taste some wine. So I have the Winery, and brand new today. I know a few of you have had the chance, some of our wine club members have had the chance to order in advance, but today I'm really excited to taste with you. Pour myself a glass. So it's 100% Gamay from the Witty Vineyard, this big glass. And what's special about this is that it's red grapes, but made in a white wine style. So what that means, when you make red wine, you do the fermentation with the skins on the grapes for extra color. And when you do it with a white wine style, you don't want the skins in there because then it gives too much color for the wine. So we put whole cluster berries into the press, and free run juice is what we took, which means the juice that runs freely first. And that's the best juice, like liquid gold. And then we softly pressed a little bit more of those grapes, and for a little bit of pink color. So that's why we've done it in a rosé style. So this wine I'm so impressed with. They smell such a pretty nose. Lemon, raspberry, a little bit of white pepper, cherry. For those of you that have it at home today, I know a few of you ordered online and for bakery pickup. Hope you have a glass of it poured. But when you taste it, you're going to taste pink grapefruit, red grapefruit, a little white grapefruit, all those. You actually get a little bit of that tart sour cherry, fresh sour cherries from the summer, tart strawberry, a little bit of that white pepper. It's so refreshing, brilliant acidity. It's just, every sip is so refreshing that it's gulpable. It makes you want to have a second. glass for sure. So with this wine, I wanted to suggest a few ideas and brunch pairings that you can actually have at home. And it doesn't have to be for Mother's Day, but it's a great idea if you do want to surprise your mom. I'm going to give my mom a bottle of the vinegary. Hopefully you're not watching right now, you know that. But I did make some tarts today to show you one good idea. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, my partner's a chef at home, so I delegated this job. But I do have his recipe. So it's a simple edamame goat's cheese tart. It's just like a quiche with, and I garnished it with some fresh mint and edamames and goat's cheese. And I have the recipe so that I can talk to you about it. So basically, take your pastry, any favorite pastry recipe you have, and you can line it in a muffin tins like I did, or he did, or a pie shell. And basically you want to put in the bottom of each muffin tin a little bit of the edamames, some goat's cheese, and some mint, and then put it back in the fridge. Good tip, because you want the pastry to be the best. While it's chilling for about an hour back in the fridge, then you want to make your mixture. So he put in there 3 whole eggs plus 1 extra egg yolk, which adds richness to the mixture. About 2 cups of 35% cream, salt, and white pepper. I recommend white pepper because I get a bit of white pepper notes in the wine, and plus you don't want to see big black pepper in your mixture. And then there is a secret chef ingredient. Sorry, I'm going to spill the goods. It's a touch of nutmeg. So that adds a little bit of a warm spice note and actually brings together the mint and the fruit in the wine. So it's just a little secret tip. And then whisk that together, and then in an hour, take the shells out of the fridge, pour the mixture in, just like making a quiche, and bake them in the oven. So if you have a pie, I would recommend baking that at 375 for about 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes. If you're doing tarts, then I would do 400 for about 20-25 minutes. But keep an eye on it, just kind of see when you start to see it being brown, and then you can take them out. And then I just lightly garnished a little bit of the toppings on top. So this would be a great little package to drop off on your mom's porch with a bottle of vinegary if you'd like, or just to enjoy together, separate houses of course, and on FaceTime. When you have it with the vinegary, you're actually going to taste a little bit more of the sour tart cherry and strawberry notes, and you get a little bit of herbaceous note from the mint. It really complements it. The acidity in the Gamay actually cuts through all that acidity in the goat's cheese, and it makes it creamier. So it's a really nice pairing. Something else that's really easy to make at home is gravlax. So again, I delegated this job, but gravlax. So what you want to do to make gravlax, it's really easy. It's basically curing your fish. So you can do a salt and sugar cure. This one has been it's beet gravlax. So basically you want to take, this is trout. So you want to take trout with the skin on it, and you want to take half and half. So basically 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of salt, kosher salt, and make a mixture together. And you want to coat both sides of the flesh and the skin. Pack it on there. If you're gonna do beet stain, then you can grate raw beets for color and put that on, press it on top. And if you want, I would add some lemon zest and some fresh dill, or you can do basil or mint. Put the 2 flesh sides together, saran wrap it, and then put it in your fridge for about 24 hours. I always leave it in for 1 extra day just because you want it to be candied. As you can see how dark it got, and it's quite firm. You want to put a weight on it in your fridge as well, and put it on a plate because some liquid will come out. And then after you slice it, it's perfect. So basically, when you want to have a little bit of crostinis, and you can put a little side of a lemon aioli, some lemons, and of course the vinegary, or you can slice it ahead and you can make a pizza, put some goat cheese on a pizza. You can do some pickled red onion, some lemon oil, and then bake that off on the barbecue or in the oven. So another great little suggestion for Mother's Day, or any day this spring to enjoy with the vinegary. Something else that I wanted to give you some more ideas just for takeout, because Wednesdays are takeout Wednesdays these days. If anyone does like to have Thai or curry, green curry would be really great with this. It would actually bring out the floral essence of the green curry and a little bit more citrus in the wine. And it cuts through some of that spice. So really great pairing. Cheese and charcuterie loves Gamay. We are a big producer of Gamay at 13th Street, so it's nice to do all these different styles, and it's one of those secret weapons as a sommelier that can pair with so many different items. So sheep's milk, goat's milk, water buffalo are all really great suggestions to pair with the vin gris. See, we have a question coming in. I have a helper that's running down my questions. What if I don't have any edamames? It's a great question. You don't have to use edamames for this recipe. I originally wanted to use peas, but they're not quite in season yet. So one more week, I think, Omi Farms will have peas. But you can use peas, you can use asparagus, you can use celery tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, even green olives. You can really, it's just a base, so just think of any kind of quiche you're really making the filling. Mushrooms would work. You can even do a nut tart with some toasted walnuts would be really nice, and it would add a little bit of tannins to the wine and bring out more fruit. So have fun, play with what you have in your cupboards. Okay, so I also wanted to let you know that it's exciting this year because we have the vin gris sells out every year. This year we made Magnums. I love the Magnums. It's 2 bottles. It's not that much. It looks like a lot, but it's not that much. I have been privileged to be purchasing a little bit this week and enjoying it, and I would have rather just had a Magnum in the fridge because then it would last the whole week as well for my glass every day at 1 o'clock time, which is now. So cheers. So the regular size bottle is $24.95 and the Magnum is $55. The Magnums that we are currently selling will go up on our online site as of Monday, so you can purchase that. And it makes a statement. Make a statement. Love Magnums, and they age better in Magnums for sparkling, but I wouldn't age the vin gris, just enjoy that. So I think let's get into cocktails now. So I decided that we would use 2 of our sparklings for cocktails. So I wanted to use the Blanc de Blanc and our Cuvée Rosé. It was a little bit missing because I had to test the cocktail out before, make sure, quality check it was good. So to make a cocktail, I have all my ingredients here. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about sparkling is a good base to use as a cocktail, and you can use it for brunch, lunch, afternoon, cocktails in the backyard. They're really fun. So I wanted to take a little bit from Dylan's because that's also a local distillery and we have a great partnership with them. Actually, Reveille Brunch Cafe, you can actually buy Mother's Day package with our Blanc de Blanc, and they have a strawberry gin, but we're going to use cherry gin. And I have their regular gin, but the cherry gin I think will be best for this one. So I'll just teach you how to make a quick cocktail here. So I made a simple syrup to start. And simple syrup's super easy. Basically it's, let's say 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of water reduced by half. But I didn't want it to be sweet because I don't like too sweet of cocktails. So I decided that you want to, something's in here. So you want to put I half the amount of sugar, so that wasn't that much, and then reduce it by half, and I put some whole sprigs of thyme in, and I put the rind of some orange in, just to give some nice orange essence to it. And once it's done, you just want to strain it and cool it, and I just put it in a container. So to make this cocktail, I'm gonna have some ice here. I'm gonna put some ice in my cocktail shaker. And then you want to do it just a couple splashes. It's the way I measure. It's not a deal. You can probably do, I'd say about 1 ounce of any kind of flavored gin. If you don't want to have a flavored gin, you want to use a bitters and plain gin, that's fine as well. So about 1 ounce. It is Friday. And then I do want to add a little splash of Cointreau, just for a little bit of orange, a little splash. And then we're gonna shake. Rosé. It is 70% Pinot Noir and 30% Chardonnay, and it is done traditional method, 18 months on the lees, so you get a little bit of that biscuity note, toasty finish, but it's very creamy, tons of strawberry and rhubarb. And Blanc de Blanc is 100% Chardonnay, 12 months on its lees, and you get tart green apple, lime zest, lemon peel, lots of minerality, and a little bit of like fresh dough in the finish. Both are really great for Mother's Day and to top up with cocktails. So we'll just pour a little bit. Now I'm going to divide this into 2 cocktails because I want to do one of each. See all that goodness. And then, so one we'll top up with Blanc de Blanc. And you want to have a little bit more of the wine part because of course it is a wine cocktail, so you want to be able to taste the wine. And this will be really fresh with the cocktail. And then this one I'm going to do with the Cuvée Rosé. Both are available on our website and for porch pickup. Perfect for everyday wine and cocktails. I also have some orange peel. I curled them on a toothpick, just a little bit of a swirl, just to give that little fun garnish there. And then I have some fresh thyme. Just gonna peel it down and just put a couple sprigs in each of these to have as the garnish for the cocktail. So cheers to cocktails. And this is perfect to surprise your mom with as well. And you can actually get some of these ordered as well. I have another question here. Will your recipes be available? Yes, I will. We will post these this weekend, probably Monday. I make sure Monday we'll post them, and then you can have the recipe for the gravlax, the tart, and both cocktails. So I think that I do have some baskets I want to show you as well because we have gifting that we want to talk about. So the bakery at 13th Street has some great gifting ideas, and you can order them online and for porch pickup. If you have questions about delivery, you can just email the bakery directly. But this one here, I have them all written down. So this is the happy hour one. So this is $55. It has some napkins and some vinaigrette. Then we have the entertain yourself, which has the salt blanc, some napkins, and some cheese plates and stuff in there. And then we have another one that's Mother's Day brunch pack. Sorry, I'm loading it all in here. So we have the Blanc de Blanc, some homemade scones, and some jam. Oh, so the cocktails look amazing. You have to come to Cottage for cocktails. And then this is a great one. This one has a great mom gift. It has a little shopping bag. It has a dishcloth, a scrubby. I swear by both of these cloths. I love them. This beeswax stuff great for cheese if you have any cheese or avocado or fruit or vegetables in your fridge. And then the Naked Bee has some lip balm and some hand cream in there. So great for Mother's Day gift ideas. We can help you with all the different areas from cocktails to wine to gifting to recipes. So just before I leave you, I'd like to thank you all for coming and joining me today. And I hope that you get a chance to make some of these cocktails at home and enjoy them. And don't forget, on the 15th of May, we're gonna do our own burger party here at the cottage. So I'll have the grill out, we'll barbecue. I did include some recipes with the burger party pack that is available. So you get 2 burger white, 2 burger rosé, 2 burger red. Have whatever kind of burger that you like, and then there's some suggested toppings that we can try together. So have those separate on the plate, of course, on your burger, and then I'll teach you about what each topping does to the wine. So until then, cheers. Nice to see you all again.
Me kicking it, shoot, sorry.